This is the FOKOOS 1200 yard golf rangefinder. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the user manual. They give you a really nice case for it. I'll show you in more detail in a second. The rangefinder itself, of course. Lens cleaning cloth, it's a microfiber type thing. A carabiner. They give you the charging cable, which is USB to micro USB. And they give you a wrist strap or small lanyard for it. Let me show you the case here. The case is zippered, but you'll notice there's that, so you can easily pull that off. So if you need to access this very quickly, you can do that. Otherwise, you can zip it. Plenty of room inside for everything you're going to need. And the back also has a belt loop over here, so you can put that and have it with you at all times, which is a nice feature. You can put the lanyard on the rangefinder itself right back over here, and the carabiner can attach to this through the little loop on that if you want. And that's probably going to be the best way to do that. So let me tell you a bit more about this. This is a golf rangefinder. Now, it doesn't have to be used for golf. This can be used for anything because it's a rangefinder. It's mainly used for golf, but that doesn't mean you have to use it for that. What is a rangefinder? What does it do? This has a sort of laser beam or infrared beam that it's going to shoot out, and it can identify objects up to 1,200 yards away and tell you how far away it is. So if there's something, 35 yards away, for example, it can tell you that. The way this works is sort of like a telescope kind of type thing. You look through this end, you see out there, and then the computerized stuff and all that sees through the other lenses with the light and everything else. You have a mode button and a power button. It's real easy to use. Basically, long and short of it is you look through it, you can see a little light through it. It's just hard to show you how this actually works, but basically what happens is you look through it, it's like a telescope, and you can focus it with the adjustment right there so the image is clear, and then you can press the power button and it's going to measure the distance to a particular item, and it superimposes that text right over what you're seeing. It's kind of a nifty effect with that. So let me give you some more information about it here. First of all, this is going to magnify what you see 7 times, and it has a 7-degree field of view. That's pretty narrow because, again, it's meant really for golf where you're looking for the hole and the pin or flag at the other end. So you need kind of a narrow band. So you're going to be scanning the area yourself with it to find that, and then it can tell you approximately how far away the hole is. It's accurate to plus or minus 1 yard. You can also set it to meters if you want, if that floats your boat a little bit better. It has speed measuring as well. You can hold the button down and change it to speed measuring mode, and it'll measure the speed of something going by, which is a nice feature as well. It also can be operated continuously, where it'll keep scanning the area and tell you how far away different items are. It's not going to tell you what the items are, but in the center there's kind of like a bullseye looking thing, and right where that's looking is where the item is that it's focusing on. This also has vibration confirmation. So in other words, when you tell it to measure, it's going to do that. You should get a result back in approximately a half of a second, and it's going to vibrate to let you know that. There's also a slope switch on here. Now again, this is on the display, which is pretty much near impossible for me to show you, but it has an angle at which you would want to hit your golf ball in order to, you know, get close to the hole and that. So it's mainly used for golfing, but in certain tournaments and that, it's not legal to use as per the game. So you can use that switch to turn that function off, and then it will just act as a rangefinder to tell you how far away it is, which is fair enough to know for anybody golfing in that. And you can operate this up to 30,000 uses per charge. It uses almost no electricity, and your charge port is right under that rubber cover in the back. So we're going to take a look at that stack of ancient laptop computers down there. Now there's just no way to do this. This is built for you to hold up to your eye. So the camera is not going to do a lot of justice with this. Basically what we can do is try to put this on there and kind of line it up. Now you see the kind of bullseye in the middle there and the rest of the display. And I don't know if you can read it, but it vibrated and it shows the pin angle and the distance you just saw for a minute in the upper right of that circle. So that's pretty much the idea. It said 4.8 yards. So let's take that to mean 5. A yard is 3 feet. That's 15 feet away. And, you know, that's pretty close. It might be certainly within 1 yard of which, but 15 feet away is probably just about right. I can count and actually measure from there and see what I get, and we'll see how accurate it is. I measured approximately 17 feet from where the camera plus the length of the rangefinder is, and it's approximately 17 feet. And it said 4.8. That's pretty close. 4.8 yards is pretty close to 17 feet. Just a little bit off, but still it'll give you a great idea. And if it can do that kind of accuracy over a much longer distance as well, then, you know, that's actually quite good. It's an extraordinarily handy product all around, regardless of if you're a golfer or not. You can use this for many different purposes. I could definitely see it going on a hiking trip because A, it is 7 times magnification, so it'll help you see stuff. Birds up in trees if you're a bird watcher or something like that. And then you can also find out how tall objects are or items are, how tall trees are, and how far away it is to that tree down over in the distance. So I could see that great for like hiking and camping and stuff like that as well. Basically to kind of pack in with your binoculars type deal. It's kind of a monocle in that sense, but still it does tell you how far away stuff is, and pretty accurate at that. Once again, this was the FOKOOS 1200 yard golf rangefinder. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.